Sony just announced the other day their brand new personal, portable, spatial sound speaker, the HT AX7. Now this speaker allows you to enjoy cinematic sound in any room or pretty much anywhere with any Bluetooth capable device. And I do want to give Sony a huge shout out for sending this out to me so I could do this early review for you guys today. Now I will be going over all the features of this Bluetooth speaker, and by the end of this video you'll know whether or not this speaker is worth your time and money. And make sure you stick with me to the end of the video to see a situation that I think this speaker is perfect for. Now before we continue, let's see what you get inside the box. Alright, so here we have a USB Type-C wall adapter. We have a USB Type-C to USB Type-C cable. Here are the top two rear speakers. They are connected magnetically, and on the underside of these speakers they are coated with a nice rubbery material so they won't scratch whatever you put them down on. And it also has a connection to the main speaker that allows you to just put it down in any orientation to charge it up. They are also coated in this nice looking fabric as well. Here is the main speaker itself, and we just have our manual at the bottom of the box. So just like the rear speakers, the top part of the speaker is coated in a nice soft material. We have our power button here. We have our Bluetooth connection button here. We have a play pause button, a minus and a plus for our volume, and we also have our sound field. And on the bottom of this speaker, it's also nicely coated in that rubbery material again. And on the bottom, we have a USB Type-A connection and a USB Type-C connection. Now the HT AX7 has a battery life of up to about 30 hours on a single charge, and a 10-minute quick charge can give it about 2.5 hours of use, perfect for a movie session. It takes about 4 hours to charge up the main speaker and 4.5 hours for each rear speaker. This speaker system uses a 360 spatial sound mapping to create your own personal immersive bubble of sound. The main unit has 4 built-in speakers, 2 front firing and 2 side firing, and the balanced speaker units have 1 up firing speaker. It also has a USB Type-A connection on the back of the unit, so you can easily plug in a flash drive that has MP3s on it and play the MP3s right from the flash drive. Now there's only one way to connect to this unit, and that's using Bluetooth. Sony built this specifically to be used as a portable speaker. Now it can be used with the balanced speakers attached for stereo mode and separated for its immersive 360-degree mode. This also wasn't meant to be used in place of a multi-channel soundbar. It's made to be placed in a circle about 3 feet away from you for optimal immersion and can accommodate about 2 people. Remember, this is still a 2-channel speaker that creates spatial sound using Sony's unique up mixer, but it's still going to sound way better than just using a 2-channel Bluetooth speaker. The main speaker weighs about 3 pounds, and each balanced speaker weighs about 11 ounces. And at the time of this video, it's up for pre-order and cost $499. Now as far as connectivity to Bluetooth, when the unit is turned on, it'll automatically connect to the last used device. It also has multi-point connection that allows you to connect 2 devices at the same time, so you can switch which one is active just by pressing the play button. You also don't have to ever worry about the sound output timing like you do on larger surround sound setups, because it's all automatically controlled by the hardware and software system mechanism. It also has a very stable wireless connection that is automatically adjusted. The wireless Bluetooth power output is set depending on where the speakers are placed. Now let me show you how easy it is to set up the system. All you need to do is press in the power button or remove any of the rear speakers. It'll turn on, then just scan the QR code on the setup card. It'll take you right to the app that you need to install. Open up the app, start the setup. It'll search for the device. As you can see, it found it. We'll just click on that. Click yes, you can hear the sound. If you can hear it, then start pairing. Click enable. Next. Use this mobile device. Go to your Bluetooth settings. Connect to the HT AX7. Go back to the app, and it'll guide you through the spatial sound setup. Now once you get to this step, you want to make sure that you have your speaker in place where you're going to be listening to it. For me, it's going to be right on my bed here. Alright, so you're going to confirm the left and right rear speakers. Place them where you need them. I have them on my bed here and the speaker in front of me. We're going to play back the demo. It plays a little 360 spatial sound. And it's all set up. And as you can see, there's a night mode, a sound field mode, and a voice mode. All right, so let me show you the settings of the device really quick. So the system settings, we have auto standby where the unit turns off after 20 minutes of inactivity, which is definitely helpful to save battery. We have Bluetooth standby, main unit operation sound, you have a dimmer, and we have our system information. We also have Bluetooth connection quality where you can prioritize a stable connection or prioritize sound quality. Now I know what you're thinking, the system looks really cool, but how does it sound? So I set up the speaker in my guest room because I have a TV in there, but there's no sound system and we know how great TV speakers are. I watched a couple movies and one of them was the iconic Terminator 2 because that's my go-to when I test surround sound systems. And no joke, I was really impressed with the sound quality that came out of this small system. Sony's 360-degree sound mapping does an excellent job at creating a spatial sound experience. And it doesn't play the same sounds that comes through the front speaker through the rear speakers either. All the main sounds like voice come right through the front speaker, and all the sounds that you would normally want to hear around you come out through the rear speakers. The sound is also really nice and clear. I didn't notice any crackling or connection dropouts. There was also no audio delay either from the people speaking on the video versus what was actually coming out from the speakers. I also tested out some music while it was in its spatial mode, and it's actually a pretty cool experience as well. It does separate some of the sounds from the music, so you get that full 360-degree experience. Now, even though the system doesn't have a subwoofer, it does have some bass to it. When I was watching Terminator 2, there was enough bass to make me feel the rumble of the Terminator's motorcycle, but when it came to explosions, there just wasn't that punch that you get from having a subwoofer. But again, like I said, this is a portable sound system and it's not supposed to replace a multi-channel surround sound system. Now I'm going to let you hear what it sounded like while I was watching the movie, but keep in mind, the only way to experience the spatial sound is in person. I can't reproduce that same experience through my microphone. This is just to let you hear how clear the audio actually is.
Now don't take this the wrong way, but you are a Terminator, right?
Yes. Cyberdyne Systems Model 101.
Now I also tested out the sound quality when it was in its stereo mode like it is here, and you get the same great sound quality even when it's in this mode, you just don't get that 360-degree spatial sound. And when the speakers are connected to the main unit, no sound comes out of them. I also tested it out as a phone speaker, and this is what it sounds like. So here is a test of the audio quality with my microphone about 4 feet away from the speaker unit. It is also at full volume. So this will give you some idea of what the call quality sounds like if you were to use this as a speakerphone. Now when your phone is connected to the speaker, you can also activate the voice assistant by simply holding in the play and pause button. What's the weather today?
The forecast is calling for thunderstorms today. Daytime temperatures will hover around 86 degrees, with overnight lows around 54.
Now you may have noticed that there were a couple different modes in the application. One is night mode, and when you have that enabled, basically what it does is it removes the bass from the speaker so it doesn't resonate throughout your house and annoy other people or wake them up. When you put it into voice mode, basically what that does is it just increases the highs that come out of the speaker. This system also works really well with gaming consoles such as the Nintendo Switch. Now you can add that cinematic sound no matter where you go with your Nintendo Switch. And let me tell you, graphics are only half of it, and when you add in spatial audio, it adds such an immersive experience to any game that you're playing, it's that much more enjoyable. But don't just take my word for it, I would definitely recommend you hear this for yourself. Another really awesome feature about this system is the fact that you can use it in multiple rooms. Once you turn off the sound field mode, it no longer separates the sounds, and the same sound that comes through the main speaker comes through the rear as well. So you can either spread these speakers out in one area of your house to make it sound like there's sound coming from everywhere, or you can put one speaker in each one of your rooms to give you a multi-room experience. Now, not only is this great in your home, but there's one situation where I think this would absolutely come in handy, and that would be either camping or watching movies outside of your house. And because this has 30-hour battery life, you can easily connect this up to a portable projector and get full theater experience outside or on the go. Now the real question is, who is the speaker system for and would I recommend it? Now to answer the second question first, that's a definite yes. Like I mentioned before, this has a really great sound, it's totally portable, it's got great battery life, it gives you that cinematic sound without taking up a lot of space, and you can use it in quite a few different ways. And I think there are three main uses that people would definitely use a speaker system for. One, like I said, would be to use it for camping or watching movies outside. Two would be for people who want to use it for multi-room sound. And three, I think it would be great for people who don't have a lot of space but still want to get that cinematic experience. So if you have a chance, I would definitely check out this system, and if you want to purchase it yourself, I will be putting a product link in the video description. But I'm curious, what would you guys pick this up and use it for? Let me know in the comments below. So if you guys enjoyed the video, it would really help out the channel if you gave me a thumbs up and consider subscribing. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you have a great day, and I'll see you in the next one.